Imagine waking up before dawn, not because you want to, but because you have to. Sarah, a single mom, juggled a full-time job, night classes, and raising her 2 kids all at once. Picture her kitchen table cluttered with textbooks and unfinished homework, the baby monitor softly buzzing nearby, while her alarm clock screams for her to get ready for work. The obstacles were relentless. Daycare costs that barely fit her budget, exhaustion that blurred her vision, and moments when doubt crept in, whispering she couldn't do it all. But Sarah crafted a unique rhythm to her chaos. She turned late-night study sessions into family time by involving her kids, quizzing them on vocabulary or math problems, transforming learning into bonding. She used her lunch breaks for quick power naps or to plan meals, saving precious evenings for quality time. When the laundry piled up, she made sorting clothes a game with her kids, turning chores into laughter-filled moments instead of stress. Gradually, this mosaic of small, intentional choices began to shift her life. Her grades improved, her kids thrived, and her work performance caught the attention of her supervisors. The transformation wasn't just in her achievements, but in her mindset, a shift from overwhelming pressure to purposeful action. Sarah's story teaches us that resilience isn't about doing everything perfectly. It's about embracing imperfection and finding creative ways to weave your responsibilities together. If you're feeling stretched thin, start by identifying one small task you can turn into a moment of connection or rest. Use waiting times to learn something new, or share your goals with your loved ones to create a support system. Remember, success is built on the tiny steps you take consistently, even when the world feels heavy. Just like Sarah, your journey can be messy, loud, and unpredictable, but also beautifully yours. Every morning began with a quiet resolve. Sarah knew the day ahead would demand everything she had, yet she welcomed the challenge with a determined heart. The first rays of sunlight filtering through her window were a reminder that each day was a new opportunity to push forward. Before the house stirred to life, she would review her class notes, whispering formulas and key points to herself, committing to memory the knowledge that would eventually open doors to a better future. Her children, still nestled in sleep, were her greatest motivation. She imagined the life she wanted to provide for them, a life where opportunities were abundant and dreams were attainable. Despite the physical and emotional toll, Sarah found strength in these quiet moments, setting intentions that guided her through the chaos. The kitchen table was more than just a place to eat. It was a hub of activity and learning. Textbooks mingled with crayons and coloring books, the soundtrack of a baby monitor intertwined with the hum of the morning news. Sarah balanced helping her older child with homework while soothing the baby, her multitasking skills sharpened by necessity. Each question answered, each page turned, was a step toward building a foundation not only for herself, but for her children's futures. Work was another arena where Sarah demonstrated unwavering commitment. Arriving early and staying late when needed, she tackled her responsibilities with a quiet diligence that did not go unnoticed. Her supervisors saw not just an employee, but a person who embodied perseverance and dedication. They recognized the spark of potential that shone through even on the most tiring days. Financial struggles were a constant shadow. Daycare bills, groceries, rent, all stretched tight against a limited income. Yet Sarah approached these challenges with creativity and resourcefulness. Coupons and sales became tools in her arsenal. Meal planning was strategic to minimize waste, and community resources were sought out whenever possible. She wasn't afraid to ask for help or to find unconventional solutions that others might overlook. Exhaustion was a frequent companion, often leaving her drained and questioning her capacity to continue. But in those moments, Sarah learned the power of small pauses. A 5-minute deep breath, a moment to stretch, a quick walk outside. These brief respites renewed her spirit just enough to keep going. She understood that resilience wasn't about endless endurance, but about knowing when to rest and recharge. Involving her children in her journey was a masterstroke of both practicality and love. By turning study time into interactive games, she nurtured their curiosity and made learning a shared adventure. The laughter that echoed during these sessions was a balm to her weary soul, reinforcing the bond between them and creating memories that transcended the daily grind. Mealtimes became opportunities for connection rather than stress. Sarah planned simple, nutritious meals that could be prepared quickly, often with the help of her kids. They chopped vegetables, set the table, and shared stories about their day, transforming routine tasks into cherished rituals. This intentionality fostered a sense of stability and belonging that was crucial amidst the unpredictability of their lives. Household chores, once a source of frustration, were reimagined as moments of joy and teamwork. Sorting laundry became a sorting game, folding clothes turned into a race, and tidying up was punctuated with music and dance. These creative adaptations lightened the load and infused the home with warmth and laughter. As weeks turned into months, Sarah noticed subtle shifts. Her grades steadily improved, reflecting the depth of her commitment and the effectiveness of her strategies. Her children blossomed academically and emotionally, buoyed by the supportive environment she cultivated. At work, her contributions gained recognition, opening avenues for advancement that once seemed out of reach. More importantly, Sarah's inner narrative transformed. Where once doubt and overwhelm held sway, a newfound confidence took root. She embraced the imperfections of her journey, understanding that progress was not linear and setbacks were part of the process. This mindset shift was perhaps her greatest achievement, empowering her to face each challenge with resilience and grace. Sarah's story is a testament to the power of intentional living amid chaos. It reminds us that resilience is not about flawless execution, but about adaptability, creativity, and the courage to persist. Her experience encourages us to look closely at our own lives and seek out the small opportunities for connection, rest, and growth that exist even on the busiest days. If you find yourself overwhelmed, begin by identifying one manageable task that can bring you closer to your goals or provide a moment of peace. Use idle moments, waiting in line, commuting, or during breaks, to engage in learning or reflection. Share your aspirations with those around you to build a network of support and encouragement. These incremental steps, taken consistently, can lead to profound change. Remember that your journey, like Sarah's, will have its messiness and unpredictability. There will be highs and lows, moments of clarity and confusion. Embrace this complexity as part of your unique story and trust that each small action contributes to the greater mosaic of your life. Sarah's path illustrates that success is not a destination, but a continuous process of navigating challenges, celebrating victories, and growing through experience. It is a dance between responsibility and self-care, between ambition and acceptance. By weaving together the threads of your daily life with intention and kindness, you create a tapestry that is resilient, vibrant, and distinctly your own. So take a deep breath and step forward with the knowledge that every small effort matters. Your story, with all its noise and beauty, is unfolding exactly as it should. Like Sarah, you have within you the strength to transform hardship into hope, chaos into harmony, and dreams into reality.